It's never easy when a former NHL player passes away, and even more difficult when the player passes away due to CTE-related reasons. Greg Johnson played 14 seasons in the National Hockey League and was diagnosed with a brain withering disease linked to repetitive brain trauma in contact sports, in this case hockey, and this was after he had passed away that he was diagnosed. Noted NHL agent Alan Walsh has been very vocal about CTE and links to concussions and, well, just all the nasty stuff that it comes with it, and he always directs his tweets towards NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman. In this case, Johnson's daughter Carson used this moment to talk about the NHL and how the league continues to refuse and acknowledge that there is a link between brain trauma and the disease with contact sports like hockey. And Alan continues to press on Gary Bettman on Twitter about this. And quite frankly, I mean, Alan is a lawyer, so he should know that the second that Gary Bettman says that CTE is a link to brain trauma as a result of playing professional hockey, it opens the door to a slew of lawsuits, a slew of litigation that Gary Bettman just doesn't want to deal with, especially when he's near the end of being the commissioner of the NHL. Maybe. I don't know. But as far as I'm aware, he's on the back nine of his career, hopefully. And the thing is, Alan was a prosecutor. Alan is a lawyer. He knows this. So while I respect him going to bat for the players, as he should, being an agent, and he does a good job at that, he knows that Gary Bettman's just not going to come out and say, no, you're right, there is a link. Even if he hints so much as a link between the NHL contact sports and brain trauma, CTE, that just opens the door just an inch. And if he does that, it's open season. And if there's one thing about the NHL I know, is that Gary Bettman doesn't like to be inconvenienced, despite having Arizona being a franchise for as long as they were. But this has to stop happening. It's just heartbreaking to see this pattern repeat itself, and it has to stop.